Rudransh, I'll start with you right from there. This was something that we had discussed in the pre-match. It is that middle order, and very funny enough, ironically, I was the one talking about Venkatesh Iyer and Rahane being the better players for spin in that lineup, but Venkatesh Iyer was all at sea. With Rashid Khan and even Sai Kishore, who, in my view, Sai Kishore outperformed Rashid Khan in many ways in today's game. Once again, the season has been really, really good for him.
Yeah, the KKR batting order, like we have spoken about so many times, it's just a huge mess there. Uh, you can see that with the position that Ankush Raghuvanshi came in. He is your genuine number three batter, number four batter, and he's coming at number eight, number nine, the last resort as a batter because you want to send hitters up front, but your hitters are doing the job. And we also spoke about how the easiest way to stop this KKR team is just ask your spinners to try and control the runs against them as much as possible. You don't even have to go for wickets. You just have to hold them on with the spin. And you can see the pressure that Venkatesh Iyer took on himself. And it's not just Venkatesh Iyer. You can see even Rahane, he scored a 50, but that was of 36 balls, that which are not less in this format. He consumed 6 overs for just 50 runs, which is not good enough in any match in almost any situation in this format. So that was again also because Ajinkya Rahane isn't a good player of spin in T20s. He needs pace to get runs, and Venkatesh Iyer, he's just woefully out of form. And the number four position isn't suiting him at all. Either he needs like a power play setting where he can get some runs early on, build some confidence, or he needs like a number five, number six position where the most he's playing is pace. At number four, I don't think it's suiting him at all. But again, KKR have put themselves into this mess because they couldn't have sent Angrish Raghuvanshi there, or they didn't want to send Moeen Ali there to attack spinners. So it's just they have too many options for a lot of things, and none of those options are working. So it's just a very, very sad situation after what we saw last year. They were one of the most exciting teams and deservedly won the championship. But now they are, I have to say it again, they are a complete mess where I don't see how they're going to solve it. I think the only way they have to solve it is go more towards a traditional way where you are playing like six, seven batters and four, five bowlers, and not fill your team with these many batting options where you don't have enough to choose from and you can't make the right choices. And especially some of these players really need to look in the mirror.
I think more than the players, it is the management who probably need to look more in the mirror. Harshit, on to you with sticking to this batting order itself. I look at this batting lineup, and as Rudransh rightly mentioned, I mean, to have somebody like an Angikrish Raghuvanshi, who's your top order player, to come in at number nine as an impact sub, you are not getting it right. And even somebody like a Moeen Ali, I mean, you have seen in T20 cricket, yes, he's a hitter, but he's plays in the top three, top four to give you that kind of an impact. And look at that lineup. You have a Gurbaz, you have a Iyer, Rinku, Andre, Russell, Ramandeep, Moeen to that factor, and there's no versatility there, isn't it? In terms of somebody who can just build an innings or maybe wade through those tough period. If you are in that tough period, it is just a lineup filled up with a lot of hitters, and you just don't have the versatility. Or you're hoping somebody like an Ajinkya Rahane can give you that. He's trying to do that, but the biggest miss probably has been a Venkatesh Iyer, and Rudrash pointed out here, it has to play up the order maybe to exploit the power plays. Number four isn't really working for them, but in your opinion, and Andre Russell failing continuously, Ramandeep Singh, you yourself mentioned, string of low scores, Rinku Singh, we've seen the Rinku Singh of past 2023, the way he was. It's just not happening for these guys. What is the reason? It is the middle order, or the changes, or they are taking too much pressure, or they need to just change up the order? What do you think is going wrong with KKR?
Beneath everything. Nothing is going right for KKR because you are playing a lot of underperformers in the same 11. You are giving multiple chances to a lot of underperformers. If you see this, Venkatesh Iyer has not performed in this entire season, except for that 150, he has not performed. He's still playing. You cannot drop him because you have invested almost 24 crores in him. You're playing under Russell in this playing 11. He has not contributed in the bat this entire season, right? You're not using him as a bowler as well, but you're still playing him. I don't know why. Same goes with the Ramandeep Singh as well. Same goes for Rinku Singh as well. You are just playing on the basis of their reputation, not on the basis of their performance. And if you're playing players on the basis of their reputation and not their performance, you're bound to get these kinds of results. ऐसा नहीं है कि options नहीं है bench में. आपके पास रॉबमन पॉवल का एक option है आप रॉबर्ट पॉवेल को शायद ट्राई कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपके प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे परफॉर्म नहीं करे तो आप उन्हें ला सकते हैं, बट क्या आप रसल को ड्रॉप करके रॉबर्ट को खिलाएंगे? मुझे नहीं लगता, बिकॉज क्योंकि उसका रेपुटेशन, आपने को रसल ने मैचेस जिताए हुए, बट दैट वाज वे बैक इन 2019। हम धोनी को इतना क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं, बट रसल का भी तो वही परफॉर्मेंस है ना, कि वो भी तो 5 साल पहले आखिरी बार रसल दिखा था, बट स्टिल ही इज प्लेइंग। तो ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं। और केकेआर का जो अभी बैटिंग ऑर्डर की हमने बात करी, कि जो टॉप 4 है उनका, वो उस तरह का स्टार्ट नहीं दे रहा है जो जो टीम को चाहिए। यू हैव अ क्विंटन डिकॉक हु वाज फेलिंग, आप आज फाइनली आपने उसको ड्रॉप कर दिया। यू गॉट इन रहमानुल्लाह गुरबाज, बट ही वाज आल्सो नॉट एबल टू डू द सेम थिंग। लास्ट ईयर आपका सीजन का डिफरेंस आपका स्टार्ट था जहाँ पे फिल सॉल्ट और सुनील नरेन खेल रहे थे, वो आपको ऐसे स्टार्ट दे रहे थे। इस सीजन आपको एक भी मैच में वो स्टार्ट नहीं मिला। एक मैच में सुनील नरेन का परफॉर्मेंस था, तो एक मैच में क्विंटन दिखा, बट वो स्टार्ट आपको कभी नहीं मिला, और वहीं से आप गेम में बैकफुट पे हो जाते हो। तो ये प्रॉब्लम्स केकेआर के पास रिपीटेडली हैं, और 8 मैचेस हो चुके हैं, ये सेम एक भी मैचेस में ट्रेंड चेंज नहीं हुआ है। तो अगर आप 8 मैचेस में जिस जो आपका काम ही नहीं करा, आप उसी स्ट्रैटेजी को खिलाए जा रहे हो, तो रिजल्ट्स कैसे डिफरेंस होंगे? मुझे तो मतलब अब मेरे को यही चीज खराब लग रही है। और आप देखिए वेंकटेश अय्यर को आपने इतना पैसा देके खरीदा, आप उसको नंबर 5 पे खिला रहे हो, वहां पर तो उसका इस्तेमाल ही नहीं होगा प्रॉपर। अगर नंबर 5 पे बैटिंग करना है तो मे बी अगर आपको अच्छा स्टार्ट भी मिलता है तो शायद उसको 15वें 16वें ओवर में बैटिंग मिलेगी। वहां पे उस लेवल का गेम ही नहीं है वेंकटेश अय्यर का, तो राइट, तो आप उसका प्रॉपर यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं कर रहे हो, आप उससे बॉलिंग करा नहीं रहे हो, और ऐसा सिर्फ एज अ बैटर आपने उसको 24 करोड़ दिए हैं, तो आप उसका यूटिलाइजेशन तो करो। आप उसका जो बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस था आपके लिए आईपीएल में, वैसा टॉप ऑर्डर बैटर था ओपनिंग करते हुए। अब आपके ओपनर्स नहीं चल रहे, यू कुड हैव ट्राइड वेंकटेश अय्यर देयर मे बी, बट आप वो भी नहीं कर रहे हो। आप एक सेट पैटर्न के साथ जा रहे हो, बट भले ही वो काम नहीं कर रहा, बट यू आर नॉट चेंजिंग इट, एंड दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम विद केकेआर दिस सीजन।